again.
This is the Shadicstick.
Yo, what's good everybody out there on YouTube? This is your man Shadicstick dropping some hot Faraga on this mic, and today we will be reviewing Sonic Mania. Yes, this is the next episode of the Shadic Zone, the Sonic Mania review. Get your seatbelts buckled in for this ride. Sonic Mania really is a refreshing take on the classic games. It's a game by the fans, for the fans, and you can really see this throughout the entirety of the game. Everything from the stages to the gameplay elements and even the music has been redone, or they even created new original stages, music compositions, and just gameplay elements overall for Mania specifically, and I really do appreciate that. First off, we're going to talk about the story since this is a classic Sonic game, though there isn't much to it. Basically, Sonic and Tails find some strange energy reading. Eggman comes in and bamboozles them, and they have to team up with Knuckles to fight Eggman and his new Eggman robots, the hard-boiled heavies. The game takes place after Sonic 3 and Knuckles, which, should eliminate Sonic 4 from the canon. But really, guys, the story is told like CD and 3 and Knuckles, but it has its own interesting twist because things happen within the levels continuously. It's not just like you get to the end of the level and then this little mini cutscene plays out and you go to the next level like in 3 and K or CD. Things actually happen within the level that show you that they put a lot of work and effort to convey some type of story. While it's not anything overwhelming or groundbreaking, you could tell they tried to show we care about this and we wanted you to have a little decent story, which I really do appreciate as a Sonic fan. Alright, time to get to the meat and potatoes of the video, the gameplay. Many features such as Spin Dash, Super Payload, and Instant Shield return for Sonic. Now, I have to address this. You can't play this when you're in a regular save game file. You have to use the Super Payload and Insta Shield in a time attack gameplay mode or in a no save run. While this isn't necessarily a problem, I just felt like that was necessary to address. I have to say I am actually glad they have this, and it balances out the game so you don't feel too overpowered, because had you had the Insta Shield in a regular run for the first try of the game, you body a good percentage of the game. So I feel like that was necessary to basically pull the player back. It wouldn't have made the game easy, but it would have made it considerably easier. And the game is challenging, no doubt. Tails has his flying abilities, and gliding and climbing return for Knuckles. A new feature known as the Drop Dash appears in Sonic Mania, and this helps the player keep their momentum going through the stage as Sonic, allowing them to immediately spin dash once they touch the ground again by holding the jump button. This has helped me in many cases keep the momentum going while I'm playing the game or while I'm fighting a boss, and I love this addition to the game. It just makes the classic games feel so much more modern and polished. Again, we can see that there was a lot of love and care that went into this game. Overall, though, the gameplay is extremely solid and in many cases feels better than the classics because of all the added abilities, the little tweaks to the physics they did for each character. Not anything, too outrageous. But on to the next portion of the game, the stages. There are 12 stages in Sonic Mania. And while that may sound small, the game takes about 5 hours to beat if you're just playing the game on your own. I played there on stream, and there's a lot I haven't done, and I've been playing it for about, I'd say, 8, 9, 10 hours now, considering I've been playing while I've been in classes at school, and it's been an amazing experience. All of the old stages have been reworked and had pieces, added and removed or just reworked. And then Act 2s of these stages completely flip the script and show you what it means to evolve a game, what it means to basically remake a stage from the ground up, because it feels like these stages, once you hit Act 2 and all the new aesthetics and gimmicks pop into play for each stage that, you know, was a classic stage. Everything you knew about that stage before has been flipped on the script. I never thought I would say I enjoyed Lava Reef Zone in a Sonic game, but I enjoyed Lava Reef Zone. This should tell you how much work went into reworking these stages. The new stages feel amazing. Like the old stages, they have that balance of speed and exploration that a lot of fans ask for in a Sonic game. You have fans like me who really don't necessarily care about having a lot of exploration. As long as there's some, I'm fine. But you have a lot of fans who play the games purely for the explorations. You can't fault them for that. And this game has a lot of exploration. Like in just one act, like back when we had Sonic 3 and Knuckles, there will be multiple special stage rings to get Chaos Emeralds. We have multiple routes. Green Hill Zone has a sky route now. That's how much has changed in Sonic Mania. And even when we go into individual characters, Knuckles doesn't always have the same stage as Sonic and Tails, which I thought was amazing. On top of that, that's how the bosses work sometimes with, you know, Knuckles and then Sonic and Tails. Now, this isn't the case for every stage, but there are, you know, cases where the situation is different for Knuckles than it is for Sonic and Tails, which I really do appreciate. Again, another reason to replay the game. And when we're talking about replaying the game or playing the game continuously, there's a lot of extra stuff to do with the special stages, blue spheres, and collecting tokens to unlock even more modes and abilities for your characters. Sonic Mania is just insanely replayable. There's even an and Knuckles mode. It's literally called and Knuckles. You can play with Knuckles and Knuckles in Sonic Mania. Might as well call it Sonic Mania and Knuckles. And Knuckles, and Knuckles. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe and hit that notification bell to be notified when all my upcoming videos come out or when I live stream. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you go ahead and look at other videos on my channel. I'm pretty sure you'll enjoy it. And let's get right back to the video. Another nice touch I liked in Mania was the ability to change screen filters. You could change the CRTs to CRT sharp or CRT smooth. Then you had a clean filter, which basically from what it looked like made it sharper. I couldn't really tell what the difference was. I just could tell that there was a difference. And you have the basic Mania look, which I really do appreciate. Christian's Whitehead team has really put in work on this game, and I believe that if you're a Sonic fan or just a fan of video games in general, if you have not bought this game, you are doing yourself a disservice. This game is one of the greatest games I have played in my lifetime. I like this game more than Sonic 2. Sonic 2 is my favorite Sonic game of all time. Mania has replaced it officially. This is quite possibly the greatest Sonic game of all time. With nice graphics, gameplay, music, and stages, there's nothing that really beats it or compares to it. You have enhanced versions of old stage acts music, and then you have new music from new stages all together, and it's all amazing. I just can't really tell you how much I love Sonic Mania and how much it has done. I do have to address some negatives of Sonic Mania, and I'm gonna tell you the negatives. It's not anything with the core game itself, it's more so with the ports. So the Nintendo Switch port, it has many bugs. Like there's a bug where you can't go to the home menu of your Nintendo Switch, or you'll go to the home menu or sleep menu and it will lock. So say for instance, there have been times where I've held down the home button so I can have the mini home menu that shows up on the right side of your screen pop up, and I haven't been able to control it, and the game was just going on its own. And I really feel like that's something they should fix. And there are many bugs like freezing in the middle of the stages, or like when I was playing Chemical Plant Zone, I got stuck on the boss for Chemical Plant Zone because I couldn't move and I had to restart the entire stage. You know, while I feel like the gameplay and all the aspects add up to be, you know, perfect, it's just the bugs that, you know, hinder the experience in any way, and it's not anything massive. This isn't specific to the Switch port, that's just a Switch specific issue when I'm talking about the home menu. Now the other stuff is present on all other forms of the game, which is why I feel like they delayed the PC version, because the PC version was probably even worse in terms of bugs and glitches. But really, this game is phenomenal, and it shows that the fans can make whatever they want. And I really do appreciate Sega for bringing on fans to make this homage to all that classic fans have ever wanted, or fans in the series in general have ever wanted. So tell me your opinion on Sonic Mania down below and how you feel about the game. You love it, you hate it. Go ahead and tell me. You know, I'm not gonna attack you. I mean, I may you know, argue with you, but I won't attack you if your opinion is different. You know, I'll argue. You know, it's, you know, opinions are a two-way street. But on the real though, if you don't agree, tell me why you don't agree. And if you agree, tell me why you agree. This has been your man Shadicstick. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Share this video out with your friends, and I'm out of here. Peace. Kiss, kiss.